Hi, beautiful soul. If you found this message, trust that it was always meant for you. It's arrived at the perfect time, exactly when your heart, your path, or your questions needed it the most. Let's take a breath together and listen with our spirit, not just our ears. This is a channeled message from spirit. Let's begin. The first card we received is transformation, and the card says, things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. You're going through a deep personal change. Your old self is falling away so that a new version of you can rise. This card opens the reading like a thunderclap of divine clarity. Spirit is showing us that many of us in the collective are in the messy middle, the space between the life that we've outgrown and the one that we haven't fully stepped into yet. You're not broken and you're not lost. You're transforming. The tower may have fallen in some part of your life, but what's being built now is sacred. You're not shedding layers randomly. You're being rewoven by spirit with new threads of purpose, resilience, and ancient remembrance. This card tells us don't rush the bloom. The dark soil knows what it's doing. The next card we received was Imrama, and the card says, where are you being called to journey to? You are being called on a soul journey. Imrama is the soul's whisper, the yes that you can't explain, the restlessness that pulls you somewhere deeper. Spirit is saying, your path is ancient, your knowing is older than this life. You may feel unsure of what's next, but the truth is, part of you has already walked this way before. This card is confirmation that the direction that you're being pulled towards is not random. It's a path encoded with meaning, memory, and healing for both you and others. The journey ahead may feel unfamiliar, but your soul remembers. The next card is Trust Your Path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Spirit is not asking you to leap blindly, but they are asking you to stop shrinking your steps to match your fear. This card says that the support that you think you're waiting for is already gathering. If you could see what's lining up behind the veil, the synchronicities, the helpers, the protection, you would walk forward boldly. You're not behind. You are not too late. Your courage is creating the road in front of you with every brave choice that you make. This is your sacred permission slip to start living as if it's already happening. Because, spoiler alert, it already is. The next card is no. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. This card isn't rejection, it's protection. Spirit is shielding you from something that might look shiny, but it isn't aligned. You may not understand why something hasn't worked out or why the door keeps closing, but this card says, trust the no. Behind it is a better yes. Spirit may be rerouting you not to deny your dream, but to preserve its sacred timing. You are being spared from a lower version of what you truly deserve. Let the pause be holy. The next card is Share Your Voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. The collective is being called to stop hiding the most radiant parts of ourselves. The world is not in need of more perfection. It's starving for truth. This card is the soul's rallying cry. You are not born to whisper your purpose. You are allowed to take up space with your joy, your grief, your wisdom, and your weirdness. Speaking your truth is not a threat, it's a beacon. Every time you show up with your heart open, you light the way for someone else. We then received Awakening, and the card says, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. This isn't a phase, it's a spiritual shift. You're not imagining the symptoms, the fatigue, the heightened emotions, the inner questioning. They're all signs that you're ascending into a higher version of yourself. This card reminds us that awakening isn't glamorous, it's gritty, raw, and often lonely. But what's happening behind the scenes is monumental. Your energy is realigning, your perception is sharpening, and your spirit is taking the lead. Don't resist the change. Let them upgrade you. And the last card was Unbound. The card says, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. This card closes the reading like a sacred exhale. Spirit is saying, you are not your wounds. You are not the contracts of suffering that were handed to your lineage. You are the breaker of cycles, the weaver of new stories. You are being invited to release what never belonged to you, the guilt, the weight, the belief that healing must be hard. It's time to return them. You're stepping into a freer, truer version of yourself, one that is not chained to the past, but guided by divine choice. And the final whisper from Spirit is this: you didn't come here to live a half life. You didn't come here to blend in, minimize your presence, or keep your voice tucked beneath the weight of old stories. You came here to awaken, and not just gently. You came to crack open the illusion, to remember who you are, to call your soul back fully and fiercely. Spirit wants you to know that this moment in your life is not a delay, it's divine alignment. Even when it feels like nothing is moving, everything is shifting. The timeline is rearranging around your yes. And I know that it hasn't been easy. I know that you've walked through confusion, silence, loss, and doubt. You've let go of dreams that once felt sacred. You've questioned your worth, your path, your voice. But through it all, you've kept going. That's what makes you powerful. Not that you've always known what to do, but that you kept listening. You kept choosing softness when the world demanded hard edges. You kept trusting the quiet pull inside, even when it made no logical sense. This reading is your confirmation, letting you know that you are not behind, you have not been forgotten, and you are not broken. You are in the process of sacred rearrangement, of rising from the rubble of what no longer serves you. Let the shedding continue. Let the no's redirect you, and let the yes within you get louder. And above all, let yourself believe that peace, purpose, and magic are not behind you or far away. They are already seeding within you, growing, stretching, and blooming. So keep going, beautiful soul. You are not at the end. You are at the beginning of your becoming. And what comes next, it's not just healing, it's a homecoming. And Spirit will walk with you every single step of the way. Thank you so much for spending this sacred moment with me. If this message touched something in your spirit, I would love to hear about how it resonated. Share your thoughts in the comments. I love reading through them and I appreciate every single one. And if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe, give this video a like, and share it with someone who might need to hear this message too. You are not alone, you are guided, and there is so much more to come. Sending you so much love, light, and spiritual clarity, not just today, but always.